All right, so I think this is recording. Here they're asking us to simplify this product. Well, this multiplication, we've got three factors. Each factor is a binomial. Now, with multiplication, we can multiply in any order that we want. I'm just going to multiply from left to right, and I'm going to first come up with the answer as if it were the problem of just multiplying these two binomials. So I'm going to do that in a table. And I've been told by students that you like the tic-tac-toe pattern, that you shade in this upper left corner. Then the negative 3 minus 4i, if I write that either across the top or the side. And then this one, I'll just put it now across the top. And the table just, helps us to apply the distributive property. We have a negative 3 times a positive 2, which is negative 6. A negative 3 times an 8i, which is negative 24i. Negative 4i times 2, which is negative 8i. Negative 4i times a positive 8i is negative 32i squared. But we do have to remember that I squared is negative 1. So with multiplication, what this I squared does is it changes the sign from negative 32 to positive 32. And now we come in and say, along our diagonals are like terms. So we've got negative 6 plus 32, which is a 26. And along the other diagonal, negative 8i minus 24i, which is negative 32i. And so now that's what this product is. This can now be replaced with this, and now we multiply this binomial times our last binomial. So I'm going to do it in a table again. I'm just going to erase some of this previous work on the video. You can always pause it or go back. So I'm just going to make another table. And the 26 minus 32i and the negative 2 minus 3i. So positive 26 times a negative 2, I believe, is negative 52. And I'm going to grab my calculator because I don't want to make a silly error, especially in the video. 26 times a negative 3, I get negative 78i. A negative times a negative is positive. 32 times 2 is 64, but don't forget the I. 32 times 3 is a 96. Negative times negative is positive, so I got 96. But I times I is I squared. And since I squared is negative 1, I always just treat it as just simply changing the sign. So from a positive now to a negative. And if we add up the diagonals are like terms. If we have 52, negative 52 minus 96, I get a negative 148 if I keep that in my calculator correctly. And then a 64i minus 78i would be minus 14i, I believe, right? So that's our final answer. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. and I will talk to you later. Bye.